This week, we're cruising on Norwegian Escape.
I didn't think cruising was for me, but did this ship change my mind?
From breakfast buffets to party nights, shows and walking the plank, we'll show you what it's really like on board.
But it wasn't all smooth sailing, with some unexpected cruise chaos, so keep watching to see where we landed. We're going to be cruising in the Western Caribbean on Norwegian Escape. We'll show you around the boat and we'll show you our ports as we go, so stay with us because this will certainly be different from any of our other videos.
First things first, if you notice the people going on this cruise, it is a real mix of age groups, which is something that you worried about, wasn't it? I did say to you, there's no way you get the water slides at the top and the high ropes to the top of your ship if it wasn't the case. So this will be a cracker, this will be full of energy. I'm so looking forward to it. What are you thinking now, just initial?
Meh. I'm joking, it'll be great, I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, honestly, it cracks me up, it absolutely cracks me up, somebody who booked it. An absolute monster. so big. I know it's got a lot on it, but I never expected it so big. It's absolutely huge. Wow. How?
I thought it would be bigger.
You're at it.
And just like that, we're on. This has all felt really smooth. I would call it smooth sailing, but that's too much of a pun for anyone. But the whole journey so far has been very simple, immaculately well organised.
Will I go for it, Nicola?
Yes. Ah. Huh.
This is lovely, isn't it?
I don't know if I was expecting more glamour.
Look at that for balcony. What a cracker, look at the size of this balcony in the side of the boat. What's amazing about this is, I don't know, just something that we were going to end up with a big boat in front of us blocking our view. We've got an absolutely fabulous view. Look at this for space.
I'll show you the room. I think I showed you my reaction before I showed you the room. Let's show you the room.
Real nice bathroom. Can't believe it. On a ship that looks like this. So tastefully done. Some sparkling water.
Perfect.
Isn't that enamoured, are you not?
I like it, but I'm not blown away.
I do think it's really nicely done, and I think I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wasn't expecting anything more. I've been going about in P&O ships and getting in rooms and being delighted just because there's a bed and a pillow. This is stunning. We're in a stateroom on Norwegian Escape. That's a different level. Oh, it's a lovely bed. Look at that in the morning. I think this has been seamless from the minute we arrived at the port. Gave our bags across, our cases. Everybody's been amazing. It's just been absolutely flawless. And to come on an amazing boat like this is just what a privilege. So we will go around and have a look at this amazing floating city.
Our first drink. Cheers.
So nice to get on board, getting in the Straya rather than the Budweiser. It's what a great selection, so it's looking good.
You've seen all this food coming on. Truckloads and truckloads of food. Oh, they must be expecting us to eat.
And I think that's just for me. That pallet down there. It's probably just me because I'm new to cruising. First cruise ever. I cannot believe the size and length of this place. It's an absolute monster.
Norwegian Escape has a little bit of something for each and every one of you.
And we're off. Come with us and enjoy this Western Caribbean cruise. This should be a big party tonight. This is a cracking boat. First cruise ever. I'm loving it already. Nick, change mind yet?
We'll see.
The tone is set. This is going to be a party for 7 days. We're going to have a ball. And do you know what's even better? There's every age group here, which can only be a great thing. Let's get into this week, Nicola. This is going to be a cracker. It's difficult to find your way around. It's just so big. Everywhere you turn, there's a different bar, restaurant, some sort of event. It's just massive. This, I think, is where we're going to have a big party with the lasers. White night it's called, and I've got my white trousers for it.
Good morning. It is such a strange experience. I'm struggling with the word, but to have fallen asleep to a party and sailing along the Mississippi River to wake up on the Gulf of Mexico, looking outside. I've seen some birds, I've seen some turtles, and it is quiet here. It's nice. So far, so good. And I feel like I'm settling in and enjoying it. The boat is beautiful. There really is something for everyone, and when I look at the list of entertainment, there are entertainment choices for everyone. From knitting to a group get together for the 21 to 30s. And last night there was a complete mix of people and dresswear. So my worry about it being too fancy, incorrect. So if that's one of your worries, it's inaccurate. People can wear what they want. We booked a More at Sea package, which gives us access to the complimentary restaurants as well as the speciality dining restaurants.
Also included, you get £50 a day off excursions and free beverages throughout the day, even premium drinks. So you can drink a premium wine up to £20 a glass, which is lovely for me to try.
There's a good non-alcoholic range, so 0 wines, 0 beers, mocktails. It's pretty good. And actually sometimes I'm reluctant to try these things because, you know, they're the same price as an alcoholic drink, and you think it's pretty expensive, and what if I don't like it? One thing that's not included, and I'm going to be honest, that I've complained already to the guest services about it, water. Water is not included. Bottled water is not included, which I think is crazy, that we can get a bottle of wine but we can't get a bottle of water.
I'm also been trying the zero beers as well and zero wines. So when Nicola's thinking I'm starting to talk a lot of rubbish or I'm a wee bit off, just a wee bit tired, Nicola's replenished me with a zero beer. It's really nice, she's looking after me here.
The complimentary restaurants, there are 5 at breakfast time and lunch time, and there's an extra one that opens at dinner time. 2 of those are buffet style, so you've got the Garden Cafe, which is a buffet, as well as the American Diner, and the rest of them are table service. And what we found is the quality in there is very good, as is the service.
I would say a match for the speciality restaurants. Obviously speciality restaurants are specialised in that particular product, whether it be a steakhouse, whether it be a fish house, whether it be tapas. But the complimentary restaurants are phenomenal. And I'd probably say if you don't drink, you wouldn't need the extra package, because the food is so good. There's always coffee, there's always juice and that available, complimentary as well. We've tried the Italian restaurant. We're both vegetarians, so we're finding the range in the speciality restaurants quite limited. Like the Italian one, we are finding we had better Italian choice in the complimentary restaurant. But it's fantastic to be able to get table service and feel as though you're having nice specialised dining, but also if you don't feel like that and you just want to get food in the move and be a bit quicker, you can go into the buffet as well. But the buffet, the Garden Cafe, is outstanding. The range in there, it is outstanding. But it's not as visually pleasing, I would say, and I would say it's not as nice experience. So this is Savour Restaurant, one of 4 breakfast dining options. Now the good thing about this place is it is table service. It's always nice to wake up in the morning and get all your nice food brought to your table. Fabulous, thank you. We're in Manhattan Restaurant. Now this is one of the complimentary restaurants. I've got to say I'm totally impressed. The actual surroundings, the whole place feels like a real treat.
Cheers! An alcohol-free red wine.
Cheers!
Perfect.
Thank you so much. This looks delicious. Aubergine Parmigiana. This, I think, may be my favourite restaurant in the whole boat. Such a lovely surroundings, but the food is delicious. Wow. We're taking one of our specialty options tonight, and we are going to Le Bistro, the French option. It does look nice, and I think the food will be exquisite, but is it as good as the complimentary restaurants? Let's go and see. This looks a very high class restaurant, so I'm hoping the food is as good as it looks. Well, this is only the starters in Le Bistro. They look delicious. I think this will be a great night. Oh, beautiful! Voila, definitely, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. This is beautifully presented. It's like top-notch restaurant. I'm so impressed. This is absolutely delicious. A premium place to eat. Wow, beautiful.
Number 5, Andrew, and number 6, Gerard. All right. So once again, this is
the complimentary range, there's O'Shea's Irish Bar. It reminds me a lot of a well-known British pub chain. Stick in the comments if you know what I mean.
All around the ship they've got these notice boards where you can find what it is you're looking for. So divided into dining, entertainment, what's happening, and you can find that information. Dining shows all your complimentary dining and your speciality dining.
And this is what's going on, so it tells you what's happening from start to finish on the ship on a daily basis, and it just lets you know whereabouts the ship it is, because it's, after all, it is like a city on the sea. Also on Norwegian you can use the app, which allows you to book different events and restaurants. And if you don't like using apps, get yourself to guest services and you can speak to guest services or restaurant reservations. It's just so easy.
That sounds like you can't even, you don't know where you're going.
Theme for the week, a wee bit more rain on. I would love to see it's rain or shine, but it's rain, rain, rain.
Yeah, I think we've been spectacularly unlucky on this Caribbean cruise. It's been one of our favourite places. It's been great for meeting people because the way the setup is, you're sitting down beside people and you're getting that chance to talk with them.
Also, the range of beers here are the best on the boat. One of my favourite beers is Jordan. You can get it here.
The Mandara Spa on the Norwegian Escape looks fantastic, with saunas, jacuzzis and treatments. It's not included and fairly pricey. So we skipped the spa, but we did make good use of the gyms on the cruise.
Everyone is certainly much happier today. The sun is out and we've got a full day at sea. So life could not be better. Getting the early morning jogging this morning. It's actually quite good on the boat, to be fair. Never thought it would be, but got a nice jogging track. Definitely need to get that fitness back up. Or get myself a Danish, a coffee. Nicola saying she's full after a wee bit of breakfast, so I'm just going to get myself some pastries. Behind me here is Haven. Haven is the VIP adult area of the ship. That's for the ones with the money. Maybe someday when this channel takes off, I'll get a day in there.
How do you feel?
Pretty terrified, to be fair. Never went in one of these before. This looks mental.
You going in the green one?
Got a good one, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen one.
That was great. You've no option. Once that floor comes away from you, that's it. But that was cracking. Can't believe you get slides like this on a boat Wow, great. Well, that's so much fun, absolutely cracking. Who would believe you could do that on a ship?
I'm all set.
Nicola!
That was a bit scary. That was so good. Who could believe that this is on a ship? It's incredible. Couple of flying foxes. One of them goes right over off the side of the ship, so you're just looking down 16 floors down into the water, and I walked the plank as well, so pretty cool and a great way to spend your time. Disadvantage is if it's windy they have to close it.
Unless they don't like you.
Unless they don't like you, so you might have spotted it was blowing a hoolie when I was up there. We're on the spice deck. It's a nice wee bit of the boat at the back. There's not a pool, but there are hot tubs, and there's a wee cooling cave that you can go through if you're too hot, but it is still nice to get an opportunity to relax and sit in the sun.
I forgot to do it.
It's nice.
Very fancy, very fancy.
We're here at the supper club for a night of ABBA and a meal. Now this is the first time that we've been sharing tables, which is nice. It gives you an opportunity to chat to other people.
Lovely dining room with a great stage. I'm loving as we work our way around the ship. Just different venues of a real high quality and aesthetically pleasing, to be fair.
Absolutely. I've got to say, James, you're quite aesthetically pleasing tonight. You're looking very smart.
Thank you very much. Not as aesthetically pleasing as you, Nicola. You are looking very beautiful.
It's an opportunity to get dressed up coming here, so had to take it.
Well, busy, isn't it? This is amazing. We are at the Choir of Men, one of the big, massive shows at the moment in the UK, and available on Norwegian Cruises. So this is a bit cracker.
What a night we had in the jungle, and it's not every night that you get onto a box office hit stage.
Absolutely. The Choir of Men, Broadway show, London show, Edinburgh show, Wow, it is an absolute extravaganza. What a treat to have this in Norwegian.
I'm not just paid to say that.
I was so good though.
Thank you so good, so much fun. What's the show? Where are you from?
Sheffield, where are you from?
Scotland, yeah.
Whereabouts? Lovely to meet you. Whereabouts?
Inverness.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's such a lovely calm accent. It's like, a lot of my mates from Glasgow, they don't sound as lovely as you like.
Right, first place was blue, second place was red, third place, I don't know, don't give a shit about third place. What was it? Wait, okay. Shit.
Memo for the white night. Nicola's dressed in white, I'm dressed in black. It doesn't feel good. And I bought the stuff, so let's get me changed and back to the party. Oh, quite a few floors to go. Number 15. We'll stay number 8. See if I make it. 9. Nearly there. I've made it. Change time. Let's go. Deck 16. Let's hit it. Could be at the party very shortly. Let's go. Oh no, Nicola. Missed it.
Oh no, James. The good news is, you got the memo, now you're changed, but the bad news is, the party's finished.
I know, I was running down, I was doing like an Anthea treasure hunt, what was it called?
Annika Rice.
Annika Rice, treasure hunt. Back to the room, done it, I spoke to Scoot, gathered me out, he's like 1:45, finished, I was like, about 25 minutes. Guys, what can I do in 25 minutes? I was down there, just in 6 minutes, back up again. I think the man didn't get a memo.
Maybe, didn't feel like 6 minutes, I'm honest. You know, I was being solicited because I was here myself, you know.
I already chatted up 4 times.
Only twice.
There's kind of difference between chatted up, Nikki, and solicited.
There. Okay, we'll take that
Well, it's okay. We missed the party, but we've got the after party, so it's all good. Celebration! Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a sad day though.
That is a sad day.
That is us, finished our cruise. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the boat and I hope we managed to show it off to how good it was.
What a ship. I would say Norwegian Escape, you guys have surpassed all expectations. What a cruise, what a happy place to be on. You guys made it. Wow. What did one ocean say to another ocean?
Don't know.
Nothing, they just waved at each other.
Have you been working in that all night?
What do you think about that all week?
Good one.
The kids will love that at home. That's such a dad joke.
Total dad joke, totally. But not a bad one. Well done.
Okay,
well
then.
done.
I'll try and think of more.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Yep, yep.
And if you like that, keep coming back to the channel because more jokes like that might be in our future.
Yes. Big question, Nicola. Did you love it or did you loathe it?
That is a big question. The jury has just come back in and I confirm I bloody loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. Everything about it was better than I expected. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. Something that I loved about it,
Tell me.
and I know we've both discussed this, the amount of brilliant people we've spoken to. We've never spent loads of time in the USA, but coming out from New Orleans and all the brilliant Americans that we met have just made it a privilege to be here. So friendly, so interesting talking about our families at home and our just different cultures. Brilliant people. I will so miss that aspect because it was incredible. I've never ever met so many amazing people on holiday, and I would definitely embark from the States again because I think a different class. Brilliant, so much fun, and just so manly and just really nice.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, everything about it. And now it's time for us to get off.
Oh no, oh my god.
It's a sad day and we are docking right as we speak, so I'm going to show you this.
Hey Nicola, time, we need to go. Everyone's off the boat.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
No,
Can we just stay?
we're just going to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Come on, come on.
I don't want to go.
Come on. Time to go down. Can't believe the difference, Nicola. 7 days on.
I don't
Didn't want to
to
come. Now she's no want to go. Right, Nicola, come on.
I'm not leaving.
Where you go? Where you
You
go?
can't make me. You can't make me. We booked this whole trip through Wendy Davidson. I'll put our details down below so that if it's something you're interested in booking for yourself, you can get in touch with Wendy. She has made this thing so easy for us.
She has. Wendy, your travel girl.
She really has made it easy. So hi Wendy.
Hi Wendy.
Wendy said we would love this cruise and she was correct. The boat's been great, everything's been epic. And our travel arrangements were so simple.
Oh, stunning. Everything done for you. That way you're like, what do I need to do next? It's done.
Now this trip, total, including the cruise, including flights from London Heathrow to New Orleans, 4 nights in New Orleans, the cruise, then we're heading up north, we're heading to Memphis and Nashville via Amtrak and Greyhound bus, so we're doing some of the iconic stuff, and then returning back from Atlanta to Heathrow. This whole trip for 2 of us.
But you're missing one big thing there,
What we
included Graceland.
Yeah,
We
okay.
are going to see the King's house.
Yeah,
That's included as well.
so including all of that, we paid £3,100 each.
And I think, considering this type of holiday, where we are, part of the world, great value. And that's including all your tips on the boat, that's including alcohol and beverages included,
Yeah,
and all your food.
yeah,
Stunning, and a stateroom with a balcony.
absolutely. We feel we got a great value trip for that and are absolutely happy to recommend Wendy.
It's now nearly 10 AM. We've been on dock since 8:30 this morning, and people have been starting to leave. But it's such a massive, massive operation getting people off the boat. Trying to get everything cleaned and all the rooms done, and almost a pure reset. And there must be a reset emotionally for the staff as well, having to pick up again. People start their holidays and they're like, hi, welcome. When obviously they've been a long 7 days with the same people, getting to know them as well. So it's some operation. And then you can get back on the boat from 2 PM. It's it's unbelievable, isn't it? And no wonder the 1,500 crew,
Yeah.
1,500 crew work on the boat, it's needed. And they work really hard, 6 months contracts, a lot of them have. But it would be a great job in a lot of ways. Not sure if I'm maybe a bit too lazy not to have a day off, but maybe we'll just get into it.
You could do the entertainment though, you get a day off for the entertainment.
I absolutely could.
Not sure what your entertainment would be, but you could, I don't know, make blow up balloon animals or something.
I'm very good at that.
So we've left it pretty late to join the queue because we thought, okay, it'll calm down. But actually we're here 20 past 11, so more than 2 hours since they started disembarkation, and there's still a massive queue. We'll see how long it takes. I think we're giving up. We've been up and down those stairs that often.
Trying to get the last bit of sun.
Yeah.
And then I remembered when we got off the boat we're going to get the sun anyway, so. But if it's something you've got time to do, just stay on the boat, relax and enjoy yourself. If not, you're in trouble.
Yeah, if you don't have lots of time, it's true. But maybe this is just the way it is. Maybe it is just like 3 hours to disembark. It just felt so quickly to embark.
It did. And disembarking just feels like a absolute challenge. They have got a different coloured system in place, which is obviously something I've tried and tested, but it still seems slow, and everyone gets given a colour, and if you want to take your own kisses off, you can go at any time. So probably, if you need to catch a flight really early, you probably need to be down first, because it seems as anyone, everybody queues together, and it won't matter what colour they've got. There'll be a mixture of colours in here, even though it's so.
Well, the Manhattan restaurant looks different today. They've rearranged all the tables to act as a queue management system.
I'm actually relieved. I thought it was dead bodies on the table.
That's the crazy thing, these are all set up underneath there for the next lot of people.
All guests disembarking Norwegian Escape today. This is the last and final call to kindly proceed to the
Thank
gateway
you very much.
located dead
We had a
center
great
forward.
stay. Thank you.
Once again, a message to
Hello. Catch up again.
Yeah, well done. Oh, we're still alive.
We are. It's mental.
From joining the queue on the ship to getting here through the terminal and off the ship and through the terminal, 56 minutes.
It's not that bad. A few people were saying it's never as bad as that, but then speaking to a couple of the crew, they're saying it's always a nightmare. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 56 minutes, you won't get back, but onwards and upwards and get yourself off to the train station.
Well, we've had the most amazing time on NCL Escape. It really was a great time. Enjoyed our cruise, and until the next time, we'll see you soon.
See you. Thanks for cruising with JordanJaunts. Walk into the boat, or from the boat.
I don't suppose we can get any wetter.
JordanJaunts